it going? I'm just watching some shit online. I'm kind of fried a little bit. This has been a week. Yesterday was kind of a weird day. Not for me particularly, but for just in general. I think everybody's been kind of crazy in terms of like yesterday. Yesterday they had the like tower shit happening. And if you're not familiar with the tower, I'm talking about the Tower Tarot card. And it's been kind of weird for me because it's like, hey, Jeffrey, what's up? How are you doing? Hey, Rotman, how's it going? I'm going to wait a little bit until I start talking. Hey, Philip, what's up? Everybody's going crazy today, huh? Yesterday was kind of a weird day for everybody. Wouldn't you agree? Wow, where's Quentin? Quentin's usually on here. Come on, man. Joe Ellen, what's up? So I'm just kind of seeing who else is going to go log on until all that other stuff. Let's see here. Jack, how are you? Hope all is well. Yeah, I'm just waiting for more people before I get started a little bit. I know like some people have had it. Marlena, how's it going? Josh, how's it going? Guillaume, how's it going? Hey, Philip, what's up? Yeah, it's been going good, man. I've been just kind of like hanging back here and everything and taking a look between everything. Everything seems to be going well. Hey, Rich, what's up? So, yeah, I mean, things have been going well. Things are going good. Just kind of working on my shit right now. Actually, right now, I'm kind of like I haven't drawn yet today. I'll probably do it later after I take a nap. I know that sounds weird, but it's just like when you're creative and your brain like starts whirring and going all its crazy places, even if you're a writer to artist or whatever, it's been kind of one of those things where you're just like, man, I got to go get the thing done. So it's just like even later, it's like it's weird because it also creeps up on you. Like after you have the thing, you take a nap and stuff, and it's not you being fucking lazy, but it's like an athlete, except your brain goes into overdrive thinking about all the things. But it was a crazy day yesterday. I don't know for you, like for me personally, not too much. Hey, Mr. Tim or Dr. Tim, how's the internet for you? But you get through a point, I noticed that when you're doing this stuff, or I don't know, yesterday was just weird. It was like the tower card. Yes, I am, man. He usually does two liners like, are you, is it, whatever. So, Dr. Tim, he's a doctor. Listen to him. He really has a PhD. No, he really doesn't. But anyway, this little disclaimer. Hey, Lori, how are you? So I noticed yesterday was like kind of weird for everybody. Like for me, I had my own kind of weird little things happen. But mostly it was like these weird tower cards. Like if you read tarot cards, because I do. I mean, I do that because I'm an artist. I like the imagery on them. And I'm going to probably make my own deck one of these days if I can actually focus enough on getting at it. It just doesn't feel like that's where it's pulling me. But one of the things is that what I've kind of had in my head is that it was kind of the tower card for everybody in a way. It's like everybody was going through some shit, and it was like stupid shit. Like I had a girlfriend that got a stalker who was getting kind of aggressive. But then I had another person that got laid off yesterday. I had another friend that was like going through like some real blues about the artwork. Cause as we all as artists or anything, any sort of creative, we get this sort of period where we're wondering what the fuck we got to do about themselves. Yeah. Right. So the code is always the thing in the PhD, but yeah, I'm kind of at this point now where I'm sort of going like, it's weird to me because it's like I was the one that kind of talked to people and encouraged them, which was cool. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing. It was just weird. Hey, Kitsune, how's it going? But everybody was going through this like fucking thing about like being really depressed and everything and all this other stuff. Oh, if you're in smoking jackets and it's like, hold on. Sorry. One a fan of mine. He's doing serial killer of the United States of America, of the United States. And it looks to be like a really cool comic. Hey, Sergio, it's basically what if our president was a fucking serial killer? And I thought actually that's a pretty good premise for a comic. Maybe if he comes on, he'll talk about that. Hey, Corey, what's up? So, fiddling with my pocket knife. I better go and give him some emojis, which are of the cutting kind. I always like the whole black heart thing. I'm a spirit medium, a paint channel automation, tarot, oracle totem, acrylic paint. Cool. Earl Marlena. I mean, I'm just talking as a creative. Yeah, so is a general creative, but I like answering questions in general about that stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Just don't put your WhatsApp number on here. Sergio, I do actually. You miss them sometimes. I had my friend Zerp got on there. I don't know if you want to be on there, man. Call in, and then we'll definitely do the talking, and we'll probably do. There's some really disgusting stuff we could probably do in terms of like drawing and shit. So I just want to tell you guys, we are now at, and this is great because yesterday was kind of ass, as you probably have read my updates. So right now, hey Steven, what's up? So right now we're at the backer of No in My Room. No, in your, oh, goddamn, Sergio, come on. 65. So we are at 65% funded. So 1648 out of 2,500. So that's pretty fucking good. And Sergio, no, I will not pee on you. Stop that. Stop doing that. Stop saying shit like that. My God, I am a God-fearing woman. And no, but yeah, so we're looking at, so we're looking at that. So if you look at have people in your house, well, no, I kind of do. I mean, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like sometimes I would ask Lawrence, but Lawrence's schedule doesn't allow for that. So there's that. But also you have but I do try to have people online. Sometimes my schedule is per day, but we'll see about that. I mean, it's not that I'm above that or not below that. It's just whatever. I know, man. Tim, I haven't seen you around for a long time. Tim and I, we go way back. So, who's this guy right here? So, yeah, but I'm doing the lunch hour, 12:30. Can I dance for you? I need to have music. The problem is that if I have music on here, Facebook and YouTube get really bitchy. And even though if it's free use music, they'll take me off. Hey, Rob, what's up? You finally got my invite. You missed some delicious shit. But anyway, the Kickstarter's up there. Okay, that's cool. Maybe I'll do that, Marlena. We're here really mostly to talk about art and life. We're not really here to self-advertise. I mean, I'm advertising myself, but if you want to PM me that website link, that's cool. But yeah, so I have up here, and it is dirty meme, so that's why I was talking about that earlier. It probably was. It was probably ending up a bunch of shit that we didn't need anyway. But up here, I have the Kickstarter. So if you guys want to take a look at the update, I always write these fucked up updates. And today's cocktail hour. And yet again, thank you. Thank you, Marlena. So yet again, there's that. And then there's the Kickstarter. And there's the Facebook art page. And then there are my two groups if you guys like to join. And I do have a Reddit. There we go in the Reddit. And then if you guys want to support my work long term, there's Patreon. I would get a day job, and I'll be more than needing to get a day job if I need to fund Demon Bitch. But the only thing I have an issue with is that I can't do the lunch hours most likely, just because they'll have me working that day. But I also am going to be on the Hive on Sundays, so that's when I don't do the lunch hour. So you can come and see me at downtown LA, check out my work, check out other artists' work, because there'll be all the other galleries, and it'll be really fun. So yeah, just check that out. And if you want a commission, there's my Venmo and PayPal. If you want to get a job, that's also my payment info. Or if you just want to look at my portfolio or order custom shit, talk to me, let me know. That's on my Horror Tour Studios page. So yeah, on the off day, yeah, it's like a moon eclipse. I would say that. So yeah. So Sergio, yeah, I would say that I wouldn't have a problem with having guests over. It just hasn't worked out yet to that. But I mean, this is the second week of the lunch hour, so we should be able to do that. So, oh, somebody wants to join my group. Approve all. Hooray. Confirm. Yeah, so it's just we go post art in my groups and everything. I don't give a shit, whatever. So who else is here? Because it's kind of crazy. So Sergio, are you having your lunch right now or what, dude? I'm sorry. Hey, Ivan, what's up? Oh, if you're wondering, I'm watching extra Korean cat lady videos. If you want to know, that is my life apparently. Hey, Jameson, what's up? Every time I think Jameson, I think of something else. Let me look around. Hey, Alex, what's up? How's it going? I'm just going in between all my pages here and everything. But yeah, let me see this. Whew. Anybody talking? Oh my God. Whiskey. Jameson whiskey. There you go, right? Yeah, but I should have guests, and I will. That's eventually going to happen either by Skype or either by personal means. If they don't mind me sitting in that messy ass fucking office, I'm totally okay with that. But, you know, I had Syrup God. I think next week I'll have somebody. So you guys PM me if you guys want to be a guest on the show. If you just want to talk some shit, we'll set it up and we'll get it going. But, you know, you just got to be available for all the lunch hour if possible. So, yeah. I hate my mom for naming me that. Well, hey, Sean, I could make jokes about that like my friend Lawrence made jokes about some shit, but I can't right now. I'd probably be yelled at for something. Hold on. Oh, wow. Somebody really likes it. This is what I do. I also do business on this while I'm talking to you guys. But come on. Say something, guys. I'm not listening to you. You guys all quiet from yesterday? Yesterday was pretty overwhelming with a lot of people, I've noticed. Holy shit. So, yeah. What? What's up, Kitsune? I guess I could be all like the other cam girls. I kind of feel like one, except I don't dress slutty and I don't put on makeup, and I actually do other shit than play with silicone things all day. And the silicone things for me is like actually washing shit in my kitchen. That's what involves the silicone things. Oh damn! But yeah, we are up to 65% for 1,648. So yeah, remember live stream? That was fun. I remember when Tim. Okay, I'm going to tell some old Mr. Tim, Dr. Tim stories. Sometimes we would have this thing of live stream on this random thing. Hey, Heron. So what would happen is that live stream. So we would sit there and live stream and we'd bullshit, and then we'd talk, and then we'd have random people call in, and we'd be like, okay. And there was this girl, and let's say she was certainly very special. And we would be talking, and Tim would be like, yeah, I'm talking about this and everything. And then all of a sudden, this girl's like, that I do the thing. Or she'd just say some gibberish. It was really hard to understand. And she says, and I did the thing. And I'm like, was she trolling us? Or is she really kind of weird or messed up? So it was kind of funny on that level. So Royal Rumble, is that a wrestling thing, Jameson? Is that it? Yeah, but there's that. Wow, somebody just wants to promote the hell out of my shit. Yeah. Wrestling, god damn it, wrestling, like hit each other with chairs and shit. Sorry, I'm just yelling. All right, somebody just wanted some materials, and I'm like, cool. Yeah, so that's awesome. I'm really happy about that. That's cool. Oh boy. Oh my god. So yeah, aren't you glad it's Friday, guys? Oh, did you check out like the disgusting fucking cocktail? That's on the update. It's really bad. It's in Phoenix. I paid over 200. Oh, that's fucked up, dude. I'm sorry. That's terrible. Oh my God. Well, there you go. There you go. Oh, that's nice. So yeah. Hey, Chris, what's up? Yeah, you messaged me. Thank you very much. Oh, damn it. Hold on, I closed something by accident. Yeah. Panda Express still doesn't serve. You know, you would think Panda would be the ultimate meat because it's grass fed. And here's the thing I've noticed with human beings, grass fed beef or meat tends to sell really well. And we don't want anything to like go extinct that we love eating, right? We fucked up with a dodo, right? Because it was like, you know, hey, with a dodo, we should do the thing. Ugh, that's terrible. I know how everybody feels on that. So speaking of, so it was kind of funny. We were just messing around. So okay, so panda, I do believe should be if an animal is endangered, we should farm it. And you might think I'm an asshole for saying that, but when you think about it, us human beings don't want anything that's extinct that will go extinct that's tasty. So pandas will be around forever. So there you go. And I actually said that with a bunch of people that were Chinese and they were fucking laughing. So I guess I'm not an asshole so much on that. You know, with one of the national animals, I think of China. I could be totally wrong. But, you know, you could just go and have panda burgers and it's grass fed meat and that's excellent for you. And you get to see the environment. PETA can't argue with me on that. I mean, PETA will probably have found an argument with me on everything, but, you know, there you go. So, yeah. So yeah, it's been cool. That's fucked up, Jameson. I hate that. Well, yeah, kangaroos. Come on, there you go. Hey, Jim, what's up? Yeah, I mean, they fucking apparently the meat's really good in kangaroo land or whatever. But I just don't want to go and eat. I don't want to. I mean, I don't see what's so bad about that. You know, I mean, I'm all for conservation. Just farm the fucking things and then they'll never go extinct. And they'll be fed and taken care of and they'll be able to fuck and make babies and everything and they won't have any issues. So that's a good thing. So yeah, Jim Macquarie, Jimster. If God didn't want us to eat animals, then why did we eat them out of meat? You know, I am a member of PETA. I will say this: people eating tasty animals. That's great. Rue Burger, it's pretty decent. Won't do it. Can't do it. Won't. I know it. But I'm just saying. I'm presenting that as a choice for people. I'm probably going to go to hell, but I'm on the way there. So why the fuck not? Just go all the way in style, right? Just say about pandas. Although actually there was a website called punchpanda.com, and I'm like, you know, I was just laughing about that. But you know, I kind of have a messed up sense of humor. So what can I say? So, oh. Man, it's like I feel like I'm eating Soylent Green. Like I had a little bit of leftovers yesterday, but now I'm like drinking all these goddamn shakes for some reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, Rube, I've never been to Australia. I have a friend that like has family in New Zealand, which is pretty close. I heard that's pretty cool. But he said the farm to table in New Zealand's pretty awesome there too. Stamina. I'm watching this fucked up cat like play. Oh, that's bad as English talk. Yeah, English is pretty bad. And it's weird because, like, Lori, if you're Asian and you know about English, you will know differences between Japanese, Chinese, and Korean English. It's kind of funny. I'm sure there's other Asian Englishes, but we do have that, you know. It's like I can kind of tell what's Korean English versus like you know, as compared to Japanese English or Chinese English. So yeah. Chinese signs. Yeah, some of the Chinese signs are really fucking bad. I've been to that site. It's really terrible. Like a lot of those signs are like awful. Like I'm just going like, what the fuck? I mean, I know it's like a different country. They're not going to have the same grasp of the English language, but at the same time, it's like what? But then they have this one called this Korean one. It says "I'm a crap," and it's really cute. It's like a pistachio, and somebody drew like little crab features on it, and it just says "I'm a crap." I'm like, no, somebody fucked up there. So, or in Korean they say "toyoso," you know, you fucked up, kind of thing. So Panda Express deliver their foods on the backs of pandas. I would, okay, but not what. You gotta finish your thought, man. God damn it. Now I'm watching cats like fucking in this Korean thing. As I said, I would play music and I would dance, but I can't really dance right now because I can't really play music because they get pissed off about that shit, and I don't want to shut this video down because it's awesome. So hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. It's Fat Albert. And Demon Bitch is taking a dump on my social media. So yeah, everybody's like all quiet, man. It's like everybody's kind of recovering and shit. This is kind of funny. Word. Somebody hit me up. They wanted to go and feature me on something, so that's really cool. Yeah. Oh, how are you doing, guys? How are y'all? Y'all. I got to go out that website of Walmart. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I got to go out in the Arctic tundra to pick up my nephew to talk to you like, oh yeah, you're fucking in the place in the U.S. that it's godforsaken, cold and windy. Well, have fun. Stay safe, man. No, you. I'm at home. No, you. Oh my God, I'm yawning and stuff. Yeah, but it's been pretty good. Wow, it's quiet today. You guys all like chatting amongst yourselves or something? Should I play some music? Well, I shouldn't suggest music because we said that. I am the judgy chicken. Look at my judgy chicken. This is not mine, but it's Warby Yama. I wanted to get a plushie, but they were so fucking expensive. But there's her one. 37 inches of snow. God damn. I used to live near where Dr. Tim lives when I was a little babe. It was terrible. There is no wind in heaven. Half dead. I know it's like kind of like tiring today. I don't know what it is. I probably should take a nap later. I keep talking about that. I'm gonna go and like make y'all sleep and shit. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Hey Luke, how's it going? You know, your buddy Barbara went ahead and talked to me. It's kind of cool. She's like, hey, I know you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh shit. So Luke, how are you? So I guess I have to talk to her about some stuff because she was very, very, very interested. That's really nice. So Dee. Yeah, it's actually quiet. You'll see my, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at my little ginger asshole over there. Hey, George, what's up? Look at my little ginger asshole over here. I'm drinking coffee too. It is not helping, so I think I should take a nap. I've been having really nice dreams lately, so that's really cool. I look forward to more of them. Right? I might actually pop up and do that after I answer a couple of things, and then I'm going to go that. You know, it's funny. I got a show coming up in goddamn September. This is my birthday month. And I'm sitting there curating for the Hive for that show. So I'm like, holy fuck. So I got to sit down there tomorrow and write out some emails to people and say, hey, this is what's going on. You know, and I have a short list of artists that I'm going to go talk to. And if I need more, great. So I'm kind of like going shit and fuck and all this other stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm excited. That's what I got to say. I'm excited. It'll be fun. Yeah. Spam. Hey, Spam. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm lying here. He always lies in these weird little fetal positions of some sort. He's a fucking weird cat that way. He just lies there like fucking fetal position cat. Whatever. Got my drawings in my messy ass fucking studio. What can I say? Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. Oh, I'll be in LA Friday next week. Yeah, cool. Maybe we'll meet up. I'll have to do it after lunch hour though. I mean, right now it's like you got to do you got to tell people the word. You got to tell people Patreon and all that shit. I mean, I'm really surprised and glad that like a lot of people really like the lunch hours and find them beneficial. And I'm just doing this every day, Monday through Friday. And I want to keep doing this as part of my job. And that's to get my art out, not only for, buyers, but for people everywhere. And I think that will help them. Yeah, he's kind of just lying there, kind of like as if, like gingers are so weird sometimes when they sleep. They're just like, he like sleeps in the weirdest thing. Like he's done this where he's had his legs spread. Like what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Yeah, but it's been pretty good. So Jameson, are you working today or not? You live in LA. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I know you do. But it's been kind of what's the weather? Okay, Google, what's the weather today?
Today in Glendale, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 77 and a low of 50. Currently it's 76 and sunny.
Yeah, see, it's nice right now. So that's where I live. Don't be crazy and follow me there. I'll be fucking pissed if you do. Heavy metal. Ooh, this looks cool. Spencer does. Yeah, their gingers are fucking weird. I love cats when they do weird, stupid shit. It's funny. I think what's funny is that cats are kind of like this, where, they're so much like us that we either love or hate them, which is hilarious. So yeah, everybody's quiet, man. Everybody tuned out. The conversation died. Oh, well, I mean, I might as well look at some stuff on the internet. Like, that's what amuses me, other than you guys. Not that you guys aren't interesting or wonderful or fun. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Daniel, how are you? Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny how okay Google does that stuff? Okay. Google didn't say anything, so that's good.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
Well, there you go, man. Comedy right there. So, yeah, it's been pretty good. Like, I'm really happy how things are going right now. 65%. I feel goddamn proud of myself. This is a good thing. Yeah, I find the weirdest shit here, but you know what? That works for me. So, yeah, it's been quite quiet today. Like, Nobody's saying anything. I guess they're just watching me go and babble on. Well, I'm watching Cream Heroes right now. It's about a Korean lady. She has like 7 cats. And Jules Rivera says, oh, yeah, the extra Korean cat lady. Hey, Jeremy, the government shutdown? Oh, interesting. I'll have to take a look at that news and see what the hell's going on with that. Let's see here. Interesting. Interesting. All that drama. Yep, drama in the world. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I hear different arguments about that shit too. I don't want to get too into it, but it's just like, I think just the it's hilarious. It's like, I look at it this way. It's like I see a lot of countries do it, and there's like an either or argument with that crap. And it's like, multiple countries that I've seen do that. It's sort of like they do it as one of the things. So I don't know. I'm just kind of at this point now where it's like everybody makes a much ado about nothing. And personally, it's just like that's one of the many things many countries do. That's all I'm going to say about that. People make it all about this or that, the other thing. I'm just like, pff. I've been to Eastern Europe. They have walls in some areas. So I'm like, so I'm not really into the whole like fucking political shit right now in this whole thing. It's like this political jockeying is this. It's our own sports team. We're going to have our own sports team. That's just how people are. And it's just getting to a point where it's gotten stupid. So that's how I feel about it. So let's see here. Is there anything else? Jeez, everybody's quiet. Everybody's really freaking quiet. What is going on here? I don't really want any more sugar, Lori. I think it's more of, just want some rest, really. I think it's just like, it's weird with this whole thing about, constantly working. I was talking about it earlier about, hey, Rui, what's up? So it's just like, I don't know. I'm just kind of at this point now where it's just like, I just want to go and like with my mind has been on this thing for the longest time or whatnot, and everything. So that's how I feel about it. It's just like, hold on. People are still asking about the lunch hour. That's good. Yeah, it's like, this is the halfway point. Sometimes I see the lunch hours, they kind of lag and then they go a little bit further and then they kind of lag a little bit too. So you're just like, oh, something, There you go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Hey, Tom, how's it going? It's like everybody's quiet today, man. I think they've just kind of hit the hump on Friday. Instead of it was Wednesday, it was Friday. So. So yeah, things are good. It's a calm day. Yeah, well, I mean, we got so much stuff. So yeah, it's been, as I said, it's a quiet day. Everybody's kind of slow and sluggish. Oh my God. Hopefully, somebody said they wanted to join, but they're at work, so they didn't know if it would block it, but they wanted to do the thing. Hey, Vincent, what's up? How's it going? Let's see. Cool. Also going to share this in a minute. Hey, Matthew, how's it going? Hey, Lori, how's it going? Thanks for coming back. I know it's quite, Quentin, where's Quentin? Yeah, Jeremy, what's up? Yeah, I'm into comics. I do illustrations and stuff. I draw for comics. I write my own comic, Demon Bitch. Hey, what's up, Vincent? So yeah, everybody's like quiet and shit. It's like, anybody want to ask me any questions? It's because I mean, there's only so much I can talk about myself. Like tomorrow, I guess I'm going to do a fucking buffet, but who wants to hear that? There's a buffet near my place, and one of my friends said, "Hey, you want to go and do that?" I said, "I don't know. Last time I crapped my guts out when I went to that buffet," and they're like, "All." He's like, "Oh God!" I said, "It wasn't bad. It wasn't food poisoning. I think it just was really super greasy. So my body was, hey, fuck you." But other than that, it wasn't like dirty or anything. Yeah. Oh, wow, Jeremy. Like, how long do you have the PC, the comics in there? Like, what kind of comics? Do you have like Marvel and DC primarily, or do you have indie? Yeah, where is Quentin? I'm going to message that fucker. I wonder what happened to him. Is he sleeping, which is like the regular thing? Where is that guy? I like talked to him last night. I hear him fucking chiding him, like, "Hey, where are you during lunch hour?" I wonder if he fucking crashed or something. Because like sometimes when he'll talk to me at random times during the day, I'm like, "God damn, dude, you're in the Netherlands. Like, aren't you in bed by now or some shit?" And sometimes like I'll be talking and then doing the thing. Yeah, indie is good. I like, honestly, Jeremy, my indies I find better. Indies are better in general. So, it is what it is. So it's kind of funny. I like Love and Rockets. I mean, technically it is DC, but I like a lot of Vertigo titles like uh, Preacher, and I got into Hellblazer for a little bit. Sandman I didn't get into, but I am familiar with. So Sandman's good. But mostly it was a Fantagraphics books. Like Lawrence, my friend, he's published through Fantagraphics for Real Deal Comics, and he also does he's part of the Kickstarter too. If you want to take a look at that, the Kickstarter's fucking funny. It's about Demon Bitch, and she's a low-level demon from the 13th level of hell, where people throw their dog shit in gum wrappers. So there you go. So that's kind of funny. So DC and Marvel. Yeah, I mean, again, like it's weird because I kind of go back and forth on Marvel and DC. I don't have a favorite. Like some of the characters I really like are in Marvel, but I think some of the better stories in some of the comics are better in DC. For example, you know, the Dark Knight series like Dark Knight Returns, you have the Killing Joke. Those are my favorites. And also I like Kingdom Come. But as weird as the individual characters, I kind of like Marvel better, which is weird. CJF, hey, Wonder Woman. Hey, yeah, what's up? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like Wonder Woman is this sort of thing. You know. Wow, Quentin's not responding. Wonder what the fuck happened to him, man. Hope he's okay. Yeah, Black Orchid. What's Black Orchid about, Lori? Hey, CJF, by the way, if I have not properly said hello to you. So, Vincent, what do you think? Like, which stories are better in DC or Marvel, or you kind of just don't have that? Well, Jeremy, you should check out Demon Bitch. I swear to God, that fucking shit is non-PC, mean and evil, and I fucking wrote and drew it, and she looks like a fucking white ass sausage. Basically, it's about a low level demon from the 13th level of hell where people throw their dog shit in gum wrappers. And I'm funding this Kickstarter, and the link is up there. And I also release her weekly every Wednesday. But it's basically to release her. It's for a large print run of her second book. She Sucks, and it's just awful, awful, mean shit. So you should check it out. It's actually pretty funny. So. Yeah, so it's like, what's Black Orchid, Lori? I'm not sure. I've heard of it. I just can't recall what the fuck it is right now. Oh, fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, like Emmanuel and stuff. So you find them more related? Yeah, I mean, if relatable or related. Yeah, Marvel. This is the weird thing. Like for me, Marvel, a lot of the storylines seem to be kind of the same old shit. So I tend to read them as an overview of a synopsis. But personally, it's like I do like how they develop the individual characters now. And Vampirella and Witchblade, they are pretty good, you know. Huh. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Emmanuel. Like, that's not the story of Emmanuel, but, you know, I've read erotic comics too. I mean, they sometimes have really good stories. I remember when everybody got fucking pissed when Milo Manaro did Spider-Woman. I'm like, okay, stop. Oh, yeah, Dirty Pair. I love Dirty Pair. Illustrated by Adam Warren. That was pretty good. I never got a hold of the manga, strangely enough. But I also got into Bubblegum Crisis. That was pretty good. I didn't like Dirty Pair Flash. I thought that was a pile of shit, personally. Like, I tried watching it, and I'm just like, nah. Because at the time, I was watching some Tenchi Muyo. But Tenchi Muyo wasn't good. Hey, Armando, what's up? And Samurai Pizza Cats I'm familiar with. But yeah, it's been pretty good. We are at, I used to watch the OVAs. We are at 1648 out of 2,500 for 65%. The link is up there at the Kickstarter, man. We can make this happen. And also, here's another thing, too. We are going to go to Lawrence and I, when we get funded, we're going to drink all the awful fucking drinks that are going to probably make us vomit over at Tony Tilton's house. So that's going to be cool because Tony has been making the cocktail hour every Friday. It has been insane. And I think people like it and they think it's great. So they get this, and if they want to go ahead and make the nasty cocktails and take a picture of it, hey, send it to me. I'll put it up on there. So yeah. Yes. Yeah, but you got to get to me. And if you want to be a guest on the lunch hour, like talk to me, PM me. Yeah, I'm on Patreon actually, Jeremy. My Patreon account is up here in the post, and it says Patreon in loud right there. It's under other shit I do for work. So yeah, if you want to subscribe, go ahead. And the more people subscribe, the more time I can dedicate to this, and you know, better my craft and everything. Not that it's not good already, but it's just like, you know, I just want to do this shit full time, and I want to be able to be supported in it, so I can do this. I can do the lunch hour, and I can do this. I know it's been kind of a low energy lunch hour just because, you know, we're in the Kickstarter, we're pushing hard and stuff like that. But yeah, so the Patreon, yeah, you'll see it, Jeremy, up there. That's other shit for work Patreon, and I do monthly ones. I kind of do it after the first so that I can just go get it out there. Lane is pretty gnarly. I didn't get into Lane so much, but I know about Lane. The first super Oh, damn. I never heard of that, Vincent. That might be kind of cool to do. I think that would be kind of neat to do, actually. Somebody's messaging me. Hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, Lane is kind of fucking weird. I think it was like AI and a dead girl. I'm trying to remember. It's like I've heard of it, and I haven't gotten into that series. I just remember Akira. I used to read that a lot as a graphic novel, but when I watched the movie, I was like, "What? That's sort of how it was in the movie." Yeah, Old School is good. Like aside from that, I forget if it was a property of DC. No, I think this is Dark Horse, but with Alien versus Predator. What fucking pisses me off about the movies is that you have most excellent content to make a movie for Alien versus Predator, and they have fucked it up every time, and it fucking makes me mad. Thank you, thank you. It's just, I mean, it's like just go read the fucking comics of Alien versus Predator. This shit is awesome. Like, there's a story. I think this Japanese lady, she gets adopted into a band of predators, and she has to deal with a lot of shit from them, but she's accepted into them. But what fucking makes me pissed is that they don't do storylines from the comics. I mean, I know hers is not the only storyline. There's other storylines that they do, but I'm just like, oh, do that. Oh, wow, fuck. That should be a good movie, man. Lane, a dead girl gets in the computer and haunts the school kids that tormented her. I mean, that's a good one. And there's, I think, another good game called Corpse Party along those same lines, except it's weird because it's interesting because, like, we talk about bullying here in the American system. Yeah, that makes about right. I think the girl died because like they fucked her up so bad she ended up dying, or she ended up killing herself. It's either one of those two things. But in Corpse Party, it's kind of the same premise. Um, it's funny because in the American system of schools, like they do have bullying and kids have committed suicide. I'm not saying that's not serious, but in Asia, like especially Japan, I think I get the impression like there's a lot of really fucked up bullying, but the teachers, they don't really step in or anything, and it's fucked up. Like in America, like they'll actually make an effort for the most part in some schools or in a lot of schools here, but in Japan, it's like no, no. I mean, I could be wrong. I didn't go to school in Japan. I am not going to go and say that I know but that's my general impression. Maybe Korea too. Like, unless it's this outright fight or something, the teachers don't do anything, which is really fucked up. But yeah, so it's like Lane is fucked up. I knew it was like a pretty gnarly one. Yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Jeremy. Yes, I have. Aqua Teen Hunger Force is really fucking funny. I haven't sat down and watched the whole series. I'm kind of bad in watching TV series. Like sometimes like I would be sitting there and like somebody had me watch a whole couple seasons of Archer. And Archer's fucking funny too. But Aqua Teen Hunger Force, oh yeah, like fucking Meatball and Meatwad, excuse me, Meatwad and and Shake. Shake's just a prick, But that's funny about Shake. Yeah, yeah, it is a like now, but it's yeah, Lane is pretty good. I've heard. I have not watched Lane. I'm not going to pretend that I do. Also Jeremy. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and pop this up on there. But yeah, no, I've heard of Lane, but I haven't gotten into Lane as much as I probably should have. But I do. And let's see. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Hey, Lucina, how's it? Yeah, I've in China and Asia, in China, Korea, and Japan, they've gotten some really they've gotten some it's weird because like I'm Asian and I'm Korean, and we kind of make jokes of how fucking hardcore we are. Here, Jeremy, I'll also give you my Patreon link personally because I know that a lot of shit is happening right there. Hey, Lucina, you have all 13 episodes. Rick and Morty I like too. Vincent, I just fucking am so terrible at watching shows all the goddamn time. It's really lame. Like sometimes it's like, it's not that if I haven't watched a show or anything, it's not that I never want to watch a show or movie, but like whenever I do the show or I do the thing, it takes up that same brain power that I have to draw or to create. It really sucks. So yeah. Yeah. So I have all 13. Yeah. I mean, Lane is pretty cool. I didn't know it was a mini series. I thought it was going to be like a full-on thing. You know what's a weird anime that I sort of got into, but I'm sort of disappointed in, is the Godzilla anime, the new one, because like he's in it, but it's like this kind of long drawn out thing where it's not really super engaging, but at the same time I sort of want to watch more, but they haven't come up with more episodes of the Godzilla anime. So I'm kind of like, why the fuck do you have me watch this? So I'm kind of like frustrated and angry about it. It's on Netflix. I'm trying to remember what Godzilla it is. It's but it's an anime. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, I'm sorry, Vincent. I mean, I do know the characters. I do kind of know about it, but sometimes I'll read Wikipedia over the synopsis. And it's not that I hate film. I like film. It's just if I'm creating, then I got to watch something and that takes away from me creating, but I'm into creating so much. It's like, fuck. So yeah, or it's that or sleeping or eating or actually going out and walking so my body doesn't atrophy. But yeah, Ghost House I heard is pretty good. That's pretty crazy. I think it came out in the 80s, Ghost House, Lori, and it was just like, oh God, you know, and we were kind of like laughing about that. So yeah, there's my coffee cup. It's good, yeah. For the people that have just joined, you can see the Kickstarter up on the corner. You can see my Patreon links and my art page is up there. And the thing is ideally, yeah, I want to go and do the thing long term. But, you know, Kickstarter is priority. But, yeah, take a look at the Kickstarter, fund it or pledge it or share it or whatever you want to do. And then, you know, there's my other links, so you can commission me or subscribe to my art channel, my Patreon channel. I also have a Reddit, too, so you guys can sit around and talk shit about general things. Not necessarily about people, but just like things in general. And you're into video games like Silent Hill, Zelda, and Resident Evil. Yeah, sounds good. You know, I'm into those games. Like Zelda, I haven't played in recently, but yeah, I got it on a website cut off. I offer. Silent Hill is actually, you know, it's funny compared to video game movies. Silent Hill is not bad. It's actually okay. I actually don't mind Silent Hill. Like they actually got the idea of Silent Hill, even though they fucked with the characters a bit and everything. I still kind of liked it because they still kept to the original premise of Silent Hill rather than fuck it up. Like I'm not really fond of the Resident Evil series. I know they try to kind of do a spinoff with Alice. And what I didn't like about it is like just do the fucking main characters like with Leon Kennedy and Chris Redfield and shit. Like why are you doing all this other crap with it? So it was annoying. I didn't like that. Actually, I got to see like what the Resident Evil. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that too. That's the funny thing. It's like I actually liked it, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like let me see. I'm just looking at that one. Because I liked because they had other ones like I wanted to focus more towards Chris Redfield, but it's annoying because it's like they don't really show any of them. They show other ones. They just put them as a secondary thing. And it's like, no, do the Resident Evil ones. Like the characters, because it's like, oh, we're gonna throw Ada Wong in there, we're gonna throw Jill Valentine in there and shit. And it's like, come on, dude, motherfucker. Yeah, fuck that series. I hate that series. It's like if they did a one-off and they did a one-off with Alice and then she met them. And I know they kind of do that, but then they kind of fuck it up where she's the main character. It's like, okay, we have enough of a fan base to do it on the actual characters. Like they have Leon Scott Kennedy, and it's like, who's going to be like Leon Scott Kennedy and shit? But it's like they don't do that. It fucking pisses me off. It's like, God damn it, guys. Did you have to fuck up my shit? It's like, it's dumb. And it's like now they're doing different Resident Evil 2. They've remade Resident Evil 2. And I know they try to go like more advanced and more advanced and more advanced. But come on, like I'm getting kind of tired of it. Like we already have enough of a fan base and enough of who it is. And you could reintroduce those characters like that. But people don't fucking do that. They just I mean, at the time, you have to think these movies are 15, 20 years older. So they Hollywood's trying to be safe and go like, oh, fucking, we can't do like video game characters nobody knows. It's like, you'll have the fans from the video game go. And they'll go anyway, even if it's shitty, but don't be fucking lazy about this shit. It annoys me. Like, stop being goddamn lazy about shit. I know, I'm just kind of like fucking mad about it. My mad ass is like fuming about it in a way. I mean, I don't feel like screaming at people about it, whatever it is, what it is. But I'm just kind of annoyed about it because it's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Mila Jovovich. I think she's great. But maybe if she was cast as Jill Valentine, I would be okay. Like if she was cast as Jill Valentine, she would make a good Jill Valentine. But they made this whole original character, and I get it, but I don't think it's the best one ever. I really don't think much of them. I know what they tried to do, but it got to a point where it just didn't work. It's kind of like Metal Gear. I'm pretty sure they could do Metal Gear in a different way, but they kind of don't do that. So I'm just like, I don't know what to really say about that. I'm just annoyed about that shit right now. I mean, they have, as I said, I don't think the concept of Alice is bad, but I'm just kind of a little annoyed by everything about that. I mean, I'll give Silent Hill this. Silent Hill is fucking cool because Silent Hill kept to the genre of the game, even though you didn't need to go and have James Sunderland and all these other things. Well, I mean, if you do it, actually, it would be kind of funny to have a really funny movie based on the original Resident Evil game with a terrible fucking voice acting. I think that would be great. I mean, I'm talking about that shit and everything, Yeah, the long of the script. Well, I mean, yeah, but nowadays, like I can't really play games right at this moment because sometimes I'm really fucking terrible on the new controllers. And I had a bout of tendonitis like years ago, and I'm fine. I don't have tendonitis anymore because I caught it really in time. But what sucked is that like because of that, if I pick up anything that's not even remotely like that would make me feel right in my hand's like, fuck you, no, we're not dealing with this. So it's like I'm kind of terrible. I have the NES Classic with all the games. Excuse me, I'm like my nose. But then I have the I want to get the SNES because I stopped at NES. And then what I think is kind of annoying to me is that, American McGee is good. I just would kind of wonder about that because I've heard about different things about him. And I'm not saying bad things about him. It's just I heard all sorts of stuff and everything. But let me retweet that. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Yeah, but yeah, I know it's dark. She's got the Vorpal blade and stuff. And the movie won't obviously that how long a script because the video game character didn't say much. But yeah, going back, I was on this whole thing. But Silent Hill just represents people's individual nightmares, and they have different people every time. And you might argue that with Silent Hill, I mean, Resident Evil, but Resident Evil has like the storyline where you have people of this organization, this corporation's evil and stuff. And they do have a reoccurring set of characters. Even though Silent Hill has that, it always gives you room to put in new characters because psychological nightmares always bring that. Now, you have Resident Evil, and it does have that, but there's a certain structure to it. Whereas Silent Hill, it's more amorphous because it's more psychological shit. So you're walking around like, oh, okay, this weird shit's happening. Actually, I kind of wonder if James Sunderland looks like fucking James Spader. Let me look at this. And I always wondered because I thought, it kind of makes me think of James Spader, but I could be wrong. Oh, actually, it's more of Eric Stoltz. James Sunderland looks more like Eric Stoltz. That is who it looks like. Because I looked at him again, I was just sort of wondering about that. Yeah, he looks a lot more like Eric Stoltz. I'm kind of laughing about that. I think Harry Mason. Let me look at that. I heard about Clock Tower. That's the one where they kind of got pictures of Jennifer Connelly. It was sort of weird. I forgot, I read the backstory to that. And I guess they did get pictures of her posing for Clock Tower specifically. But that'd be funny. But I mean, she's way too old. And I'm not saying that as a youth thing, but she's supposed to be a young girl or a young woman. Yeah, I know. But James Sunderland was on the second or third one. But Harry Mason. Let me see. Harry Mason. What's he look like? Yeah, Harry Mason looks like some other dude. I think he looks like James. He was in Twilight. He's known for fucking Twilight. He used to be married to Jenny Garth. I'm trying to remember. And then there's Heather Mason. There's Lisa Garland. Lisa Garland is somebody else. Oh, yeah, she's the nurse. Sean Bean, cosplay, Shattered Memories. Yeah, but Harry Mason is not bad. You know, he's pretty good. But, yeah. He actually dies in, I think, the second or third one because they kill him. Yeah, Harry Mason. Actually, Harry is kind of sad, actually, too. Like, Harry had a daughter. Well, what it was is he was married, and his wife and him didn't have a kid, but they found this baby. And then as he was driving, and I guess later on his wife passes away, I think of an illness or something. It's kind of weird, although fucking wives pass away of some fucking mysterious illness. Yeah, because Scissorman was like this inbred, deformed dwarf or something. Yeah, Dahlia Gillespie. Yeah, Dahlia's a fucking mean ass bitch. She was a fucking cunt to her daughter. Woohoo! Yeah, so like Dr. Kaufman was the doctor and he supplied drugs to the girl. I think, fuck, I can't remember her name, but she was a nurse, and she was a nurse to Alessa when Alessa was burned and all fucked up. So yeah, I feel kind of, yeah, but I like Silent Hill because it has weird shit in it and everything. But yeah, like Silent Hill, like the movies that they had of Silent Hill, the one that I saw, I know they did another one with Heather Mason, I think, but they kind of combined it with Silent Hill, The Room. And from what I heard, Room 13 or Apartment 13 wasn't that good. I kind of watched the playthroughs of it all just to get the idea. And I always like the best endings because I'm a sucker for good endings. The Ring was great too. Yeah, The Ring is good. I have not watched The Ring, but I've heard it was good. But it's kind of like Japanese horror is different than American horror in some way. Oh yeah, I don't know. They might revamp Scooby Doo to something darker. I did watch some of the newer cartoons of Scooby Doo, and that was actually pretty not bad. I know it's like weird, pretty much not bad, but it's like it kind of surprises me some of the older IPs they're revamping, but they're good. Like freaking what is it, Scooby Doo? Like they have Scooby Doo, then I saw the new cartoons and they were actually fairly entertaining. But what surprised me was Barbie. They made Barbie into 3D into CG. And before I'm like, okay, I guess I'll watch some of this shit because I don't give a fuck. So I was watching it and I was like, oh, oh shit. Oh goddamn. You know, and she was talking about depression and how sad she was. And I'm just like, well, you know, it's like, goddamn, Barbie got real. And I had to applaud them because how she talked about it. It wasn't like, oh, be happy all the time, because she was talking about how she would be happy and how she would be calm, but just sometimes you just feel shitty. And hey, that's okay. And I like that. Yeah, yeah. So the first two Silent Hills were the best, but the other ones were not so. They say, I mean, I think Silent Hill is worth it because it's just worth it in general. But Silent Hill is interesting because the concept of it taking your nightmares and making them the most real to you, because there are times like in James Sunderland's reality, he would be running away from things, but there were other people that wouldn't see his nightmares. So, but there's that. A live action movie of what? Because they've already done one of Scooby Doo. Are you talking about Ring or not? Because they already did Ring. Barbie? Because if they did it of Barbie, I think that might be kind of cool. You know, hell, I'd even put Sarah Michelle Gellar in it. I don't know why, but she could probably pull off Barbie. And people are like, but she's too old. That's like, I think she could do Barbie pretty good, honestly. Like she was able to do Daphne, but I mean, she still looks really good at her age. You know, we're about the same age. I think she's a few years younger than me, but she looks really good. And, you know, Barbie's kind of ageless. So there you go. So are you talking about a live action Barbie movie? Is that what you're saying? Barbie, yeah. Well, I could see that. Oh yeah, the Bates Hotel show. Yeah, the Bates Motel. Yeah, I remember that. That got weird as fuck. Yeah, I know about it. I haven't watched it. Oh, they haven't ended it? I thought she fucking died and that was it. Did they come out with another one where he actually runs the hotel without her? My cat sneezed. So, okay. It was stupid because they didn't connect the young Norman to the psycho. Well, they're going to have to do it this next season. I mean, I'm sort of familiar with it. I haven't watched that one either. As I said, I sound kind of like I'm not up on the times, and I'm sorry, but it's just like I got to do that. Oh, it's funny. Somebody had like a clip saying Serpentor is a douchebag. Of course, he's the Emperor of Cobra. Fuck. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I think people kind of get into this whole bitchy thing about it. So the next season, I think they're probably going to do the connection. Norman was killed at the very last episode. How? Interesting. I'll have to see that. One of these days, along like the big fucking pile of shit that I have to see. It's insane. So that's pretty cool. Oh no, spoiler. Oh dear. Now I'm watching the stick figure drama, which is fucking Hear No Evil. It's a Forensic Files. That's a show. It's weird. I watch documentaries and crime shows, and then I just will go ahead and take a look at that. American Horror Story. Yeah, American Horror Story. It's kind of weird. I get mixed reviews. Like I heard Coven was good. The original one was good. Hotel was kind of okay. But I heard it was good. I think people didn't like Freak Show. Yeah, the X-Files. It's weird because I used to watch X-Files back in the day. Now I'm not. I haven't watched the recent ones. I don't know if the recent ones are still happening, but I heard they're pretty good. And I guess Twin Peaks is happening, but yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, it continues with Mulder and Scully and all that. Wow, we're at 139. Yeah, it's kind of weird because sometimes I've noticed with this show, it'll start at 12:30, be kind of strong, then kind of wane off sometimes in the middle, and then more people will come in. I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, awesome. So, yeah. Hey, Lawrence, what's up? How's it going? We're about to go and like tune off in a little bit, but how are you doing, man? We were chatting about all sorts of things like video games and video game movies and different American horror stories and stuff. So, yeah, it's been pretty good. Hotel, Coven, Freak Show, and Armageddon. I heard about Armageddon. I haven't heard too much, although some people said, oh, it fucking sucks. I'm like, I don't know. You always have those fucking people that immediately go like, oh, that fucking sucks. So you're like, all right, whatever. Yeah, I know with Coven, it's Coven. Like it's weird because they all have sort of the continuation, or they're in the same universe. I'm late. You're still on. Yeah, I am. Fucking late, man. What can I say? Here's Lawrence, dude. This is Raw Dog. He went and contributed to my Kickstarter. So give him the respect he needs. I think they also did the Roanoke one. I hear Roanoke one is pretty good. Um, what was the first? It was just American Horror Story was just the first one, right? And the second ones were other stuff. Oh shit, that reminds me. Maybe I should watch Ghost Adventures. I like Ghost Adventures. They're fucking cool. I love that shit. You know what? They've been fucking sucking our dick about Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played it, but what I like, I'm a fan of that game because I watched my friend play it. You might think, oh, that's fucking dumb. But you know, it's actually how he played it, and we were just talk and joke about it, one of my buddies. And we'd be sitting there, but the thing is the story was really good, the music was really good. So is Final Fantasy VI. Like if you're going by Japan, you know, Japan chronology. But Final Fantasy was not bad. You know, it's like I think they're kind of sucking your dick about that because it's like they say they're going to bring it out, and I hear sporadic things about it. So I hear that they're going to go and do the thing, and for Final Fantasy, but they're going to go and release it like every chapter every month, but even then I haven't heard from them at that point. I think some people are fucking kind of pissed off about it. I like to also watch crime and ghost documentaries. Yeah, it's like I do that. I don't know. It actually is sort of soothing when I do it. And when my friends and we watch it, we derive as much pleasure from that, from the drama of that real situation, rather than just like drama, which is very odd. But we were fucking laughing about it. Sorry, I'm looking at this. Yeah, but I'm watching some Ghost Adventures. It's Albion Normal Skull. God, what a fucking cryptic ass name. Because you're talking about Utopia. That one. Thomas More's Utopia, I believe. I haven't read that book. I have that book. But it's like also books and stuff. I got to look at that. Vincent Lords. What has he done? I'm trying to remember. I will say this. Ghost Adventures, I think, is more real than Ghost Hunters. Now, I know on Ghost Adventures, they kind of up it a bit because they were talking about the other people. Like, I'm trying to remember. It was like this hospital that now got turned into a fucking seniors home. And they're like, oh, it's this and this. And I had friends that lived there at the time. Like, no, it wasn't that much of that bad. I'll have to take a look at him and all that. Not take him out, Jesus. But take a look. I'm watching this thing on fucking Annabelle's Curse. Oh, yeah. Oh, goddamn. Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. Fuck, I got to check that out when I go to Vegas. Yeah, I know somebody that worked on that, my ghost story, and most haunted places on travel. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like, you kind of have to accept, like, certain amount. They're doing a little bit of, not all the time, but there's a certain amount of, what is it, of hyping things up. But there's some where it's so fascinating that there has to be a grain of truth for it to live. Oh yeah, Vincent. Yeah, like Utah. Like that's crazy. Well, it's kind of funny. I'm. It's weird because like I'm a fan of stuff like that, but it's like weird. I kind of am sort of skeptical. Like I look at it, I'm like, okay, what can I say that's reasonable about this happening? You know. But there are some things like dreams or whatever, certain experiences. I know Lori and I, we've talked about it, that some things happen. You're like, okay, I can't just go and rationalize this away. Maybe the most rational aspect is this. Like I've had dead friends show up in my dreams and tell me everything was fine. Well, yeah, I mean, I thought about my friend and then they were dead or dying and I was thinking about them. Yeah, that's why I was dreaming about them. But who knows to say that sometimes there's a certain specificity or a certain type of thing you're just like looking into and that's it. Oh fuck, I gotta check out that fucking museum. Come on. I gotta do that shit. I gotta check out his museum. It's just like looking at weird shit like that. Personally, I do. It's awesome. Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff right here because other people have contacted me for stuff. Okay. I had those too. Case Cross in Utah. I have that. Keep keeping him asking about. Oh yeah, Lawrence. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So whew, this has been a good conversation so far. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like cards. I think on a certain level, here's the thing. People use divination methods like tarot cards, oracle cards. Hey, Julio, what's up? Other cards of some sort, whatever. You can say that they're bullshit, which is fine. You know, there's plenty of bullshit artists about. There's sometimes like with certain things, like with crystals and stuff, people like over talking. You're like, okay, whatever. You know, that doesn't make sense to me. But I have seen it where it's actually real. So when you look at it, you're kind of going like, yeah. Hi, Julio. What's up? Yeah, I know. Julio's an awesome guy. He's like helped me with my artwork. He's been a supporter and all that. Yeah. Ghost books are cool too. So Julio, just to let you know, the Kickstarter's up on the link there. I know I sent it to you, but I'm just like saying I added more shit to my links. So you might want to check it out and subscribe. Any of you, really. So yeah, it's just interesting because I mean, I think of this as ghosts. Like when you look at the concept of Ghostbusters, I don't think it was bad. It's like you kind of, sorry, my nose is itching again. you kind of look at it like this. We have the physical realm where we have our sense of physics. Then you have the metaphysical realm where they have their own set of physics, which is probably keys opened up by certain spells or things. But they're really commands, kind of like computer commands where you type it out and then you go and do that. It's kind of like actions and reactions in the physical world. So I think we both have that. And it doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, or it doesn't matter if you're an atheist who you believe in everything in the world. I think we all have that sort of weird connection. Like I was talking to things in the most negative sense, like if you're a woman and you're getting ready, all the sluggy, weird people come out and try to hit on you. And that doesn't mean that, you should stop doing it because sluggy, weird people are doing. Sluggy, weird people are going to come to you if they're attracted to whatever you're doing, because that's just what they are. They're parasitical. But a lot of normal and really cool people will be attracted to you too. And that's many more. So just don't, I wouldn't go and deal with, I would just basically go and kick the bottom dwellers aside. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, it's not going to be, Lori, it's not going to be like metaphysical stuff. It's not going to be what everybody else says. Like I've seen people do stuff with magic and shit, and they say, will mote it be, and we're going to do that. And that makes me fucking laugh. Sometimes you look at it and you just like, sometimes the intention is set out and you're like, hey, I just want this, and you'll get it. But it takes a lot of resistance in your mind to be let go about that. So it's like, it's kind of like you're focused what you want. And I've noticed like with a lot of people, like when they're not clear on their intentions, they'll try to undertalk you or say, hey, well, you know that this, and like, no, I know what I want. Let me have it. Let me just do it. Let me just do the thing. And I'm not saying being forceful or not listening to boundaries. That's not it. I have noticed that if you are clear in your intentions and you want the thing, or you do believe that something is going to happen, you'll let it happen. You'll be in that space to let it happen and poke it when it needs to be poked. If people are like, that's why it's like, I think a lot of people get upset when it's like, well, this guy, like he said he was the one for me and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, the guy is actually not, probably you're not the one for him. Chances are, because he would actually take his time to get to know you. And number two, it's like, he would let it play out if that was to happen. I mean, vice versa with girls too. It's like, sometimes you can't have it in the same protocol, and people tend to do this shit where it's like, well, if this doesn't progress this fast, then it's not meant to be. It's like, you don't know. You hear different stories, like let's say love stories. Some people immediate, they do it and it happens, but that's not all the time. Sometimes it's the wrong time. It's just supposed to happen fast and that's it. Now, some things that are long lasting, they take time, and some of them do take time, and sometimes they take years, and you just got to let it, each thing with that person, progress as it's going to be. But I just think some people just say shit for the sake of saying shit. Yeah, the first Hellraiser was pretty good. I saw that. I saw the second Hellraiser. We were fucking laughing at that. I mean, I like the premise, and it's creepy, and the characters are really cool, especially Pinhead. But it was just like this whole thing, how it changed into something else. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, but it looks like I might have to get off, guys. So apparently some people are emailing me for stuff, and I got to answer them. So it's been fun. It's been real, and I hope everything's good. And you guys take care. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you on Monday, or probably sooner. Don't know. At least you can IM me or PM me. Hey, Derek, what's up? I'm about to log off, Derek. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think they had the guy that turned into Pinhead with that stuff. But I'm going to log off. I'm going to take off, but I'll do the lunch hour again on Monday. You guys take care. All right, bye-bye. Kind of didn't want to be like all...